I snooped on my boyfriend's phone and I saw him and his ex.
No. Hopefully it was an old picture.
Please. Let's find out. I, 32 female, have been dating my boyfriend, 40 male, for technically 2 years. When we first got together, we were both going through a lot, and after a few months, he asked if we could take a step back from the relationship part and just focus on ourselves and remain friends and close. By the way, this comes from Snake in the Grass on the r/OK Storytime subreddit. He says it was a break, but definitely felt like a breakup.
Yeah, remain friends. That sounds like a breakup.
Yeah, that really does. For some context, shortly before we got together, we were both going through a divorce. My husband of 12 years decided he didn't want to be married anymore, and he moved to Japan.
God, wait, OP was 18? Because
32.
She's 32 now. She's been with her boyfriend. Oh, wait, she was 20 then.
20.
No.
20 when
she's been with her now partner for 2 years, so she was 30. So 12 years to 18.
Shoot.
Dang.
Oh, man.
Girl.
And his wife was emotionally abusive and drinking heavily from her depression. During our break, he spent a lot of time with his soon-to-be ex-wife alone in his home. To this day, he remains that nothing happened. But when we made things official again, she told him that she felt led on and blah, blah, blah.
He spent a bunch of time with his ex.
Yeah, that
who
makes
they weren't
sense.
like fully divorced.
Yeah. Crazy. And he confessed that she spent the night here at some point during that time, but is firm that she only slept on the couch because it was late. Before everyone jumps, I wasn't innocent during this time. After a few months of the break, I assumed he was going to work things out with his ex, as she probably did too, clearly. So I started talking to a guy. I thought he was nice. That's a whole emotionally traumatic story in and of itself. And we talked a lot and spent a good amount of time together. We have a physical relationship, and I know that makes me sort of an a-hole, but again, another story time. Please send that one in.
Yeah, send it in.
So my now boyfriend finds out about this guy I'm talking to and flips. He thought we were on a break and that we were always going to come back to each other.
But then you have to be clear about that. You have
Yeah,
to be
you
like,
really do.
hey, in 3 months time, let's rehash this.
Right.
You
So
can't just be
don't
like,
see anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems hard. Thus starts a few month-long entanglement where I was absolutely the a-hole and have taken full responsibility for my actions. And my boyfriend has forgiven me, as I him, for that time. And we came back together and have been officially dating and exclusive for almost a year. Okay, so they said like technically 2 years.
Yeah.
So a year. So yeah. Now here we are, sharing a home together, happy as can be. I'm going to say I know snooping is bad. Invasion of privacy. I am in the wrong for that part, and I do understand that. I have snooped previously and found a picture on his phone from his and his ex-wife's sleepover where she was finishing changing into one of his shirts. No pants on and kneeling on the bed we now share and had been sharing. Okay. This is not just any picture.
Okay. So it seems like during the break,
Yes.
this is what was out, because like during like one
I'm
of the exes,
assuming.
it sounds like this was during the break.
Yeah.
But so not necessarily like cheating.
Yes.
However, very hypocritical, because he
Yes.
was getting on her about this when he was doing the same thing.
Right. Like it's not necessarily bad that they got together, but it's bad that he lied about it this whole time.
Hypocrite.
I was devastated. I knew she had slept over, but how do I not assume that they slept together? How do I not try and fit those pieces together of, did she sleep in the bed with him? Did they have spicy sleep? No wonder if she felt led on. I eventually got so low with my own thoughts, I thought about hurting myself. No. Oh my gosh. As I was processing all of this, I had a thought, is in the past, there's no changing what might or might not have happened between them, or that I did have a physical relationship with someone else, and he does know about that part. So can I not forgive him and move past this as well? I told him what I had found at the time and exactly how it made me feel. He immediately apologized, told me what happened, and swore they did not sleep together. I don't know, man. I don't know.
She's wearing no pants. You took a picture of her wearing no pants.
And she's putting on your shirt.
Put on your shirt.
Changing in front of you. If you guys are
Wearing no
separated
pants.
and you're like thinking of being with this other girl, I don't think you'd be like naked with your ex. Like, I don't know, man.
I don't know about
That
that.
might just be me.
It may just be us.
Call me traditional. But yeah, that's crazy. I may never know the truth from that time, but it is history and there is no going back. I've been depressed again lately. A lot of stuff has happened to me during this time of year, and things continue to come up and remind me of those traumas. And I had this moment. We can call it weakness, fear, insecurity, self-sabotage. All of the things are properly applicable. But I went through his phone again last night. I went to his saved passwords in the web browser I found a password for spicy chat rooms on OnlyFans and Tinder. I tried Tinder and the account was disabled. And I truly don't think he's cheating. So I determined these must have been from the time we were struggling to see if we wanted to work things out. Okay.
I think that is possible.
I think so too. Yeah. I think so too. I can't fault my guy for being on dating sites during that time. It was a very dark, depressing, and painful time for both of us. I know the part I played in it, I hurt him so deeply. The reason I want to comfort him, I know you're asking yourself now because he told me he was only on Hinge during that time and told me about the girl he had matched with and was talking to. He even showed me the messages and they just talked about his turmoil and me and how much he loved me and wanted to be with me. Our trust is still fragile and being rebuilt, and this clearly means he was and is lying to me about that time and what he was truly doing. Wow.
You guys need to have another call. I don't think this is not necessarily like end of relationship, but I think you guys need to have another conversation where you're just like, hey, can we just put all of our cards on the table because I'm overthinking everything. I'm feeling depressed. And we need to talk about it because I'm just filling in the gaps that you've given me, and that's not healthy.
Yeah, because it's really not like it wouldn't be an issue if they did anything together, if he like was their women or something like that. Like it's truly just about him lying. Yeah, because that seems to be a common theme in all of these little stories.
Yeah.
So
little liars.
Yeah, but you can trust that we're never lying to you when we say that we're live on YouTube, on Facebook, on everything every weekday 3 p.m. PST. Just tap our profile and you can join us. That's all you gotta do.
We're not lying.
Well, there's more to this, so let's get into it. I know I've said it in this post earlier. It's in the past, but it just makes me feel so completely terrible. I want to trust him. I want to be the best Elsa I can be and let it go, but I feel like I want to ask him about it. I feel like I just want answers I may never get and a truth that may never come to light. So friends, what should I do? So Sophia, what should we do?
I think it's just you have to go to him and be like, let's have a frank discussion. And if he's still lying, still kind of hiding the truth and stuff, then maybe this relationship can't work. But also I think you need to stop snooping.
Yeah.
I don't think that's healthy. And you need to have a conversation with him about like, hey, I've been feeling the need to snoop because I feel like you're hiding things from me. True. And I know that's unhealthy. Right. And you need to work on that too.
Yeah. I totally agree. I think snooping, you might find some things that seem suspicious, but also because you're snooping,
you're hurting
things might seem like they're suspicious already. You know what I mean? Like it might not be, but it might look it just because you're snooping and you're already in that mindset.
In the process of finding out if your partner has betrayed your trust, you are betraying theirs.
Yeah. So you can't really do that.
It's a lose-lose.
Yeah. So I like what you said about if you feel the need to snoop, tell them that instead of actually doing it. Yeah.
But that is the end of that story and the end of this episode.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy.
So if you love us, make sure to subscribe.
We love you.
And see you tomorrow.